Hello there YouTube chums, we're back in the Lake District today, and I've been having a good look at the map, and today we're going to go and have a look at the Wrynose Pass. That's W-R-Y as opposed to the animal rhino, and we're going to have a look at the Hardknott Pass, providing that my sat-nav is up to the job. So I've already had a warning sign earlier on to say that these roads are A, very narrow, and B, very steep, so should be quite fun. I think if we get the weather. It is forecast to be a very, very sunny day today. That's why I've come out, because I thought I can video this in the sunshine. You YouTube viewers are in for a bit of a treat. So at the moment I'm just climbing up to the passes. It is quite steep, roads are very narrow, visibility is very bad, but I'm hoping that we'll be rewarded by some fantastic scenery and some fantastic views. So again, just sit back, enjoy the video, and with a bit of luck I'll give you some spectacular views to admire, and maybe some ideas to come this way for a ride out yourself. Now these roads are literally single track. There's just enough room for a car on quite a lot of them, yet you see minibuses and tour buses trying to find their way up here, which is quite incredible when you think about it. A nice little pub here, or tea shop or something. 3 shires in, it says. First gear job. Watch out for the locals. I want to knock them over. This is reminds me of when we got lost in Normandy, so if you're watching Normandy, guys, deja vu. Then it definitely was the sat-nav's fault. Don't think it's the sat-nav's fault today. I think these roads are just so narrow, it's untrue. It's a good run though. Look at the view and look at the scenery. It's absolutely fantastic. You can see the road actually snaking off there up to our right anytime soon. I am taking it very, very slowly because the locals do tend to get a belt on round these roads. I've never done it before, but if the last guy was anything to go by, I was doing about 5-10 mile an hour, and he must have been doing about 30 or 40 miles an hour. The result could be quite catastrophic for a motorcycle. We are where we are, and here we are coming up to Wrynose Pass, and then we'll go on, hopefully, if the sat-nav's right, onto the Hardknott Pass, which is the steepest pass in the Lake District, according to the guidebooks anyway. Spectacular views still around here. I can understand why a lot of people come round here for the holidays. It's really, really pleasant, and I guess if you're a walker especially, that you know, the fells are right on your doorstep. Got to see, I've got a cattle grid here. Extreme caution. Wrynose and Hardknott passes, narrow routes, extremely steep. So, hello YouTube chums. Still on the Hardknott Pass, Wrynose Pass. I'm not sure which one we're in at the moment, to be honest. But the views are just absolutely spectacular. They really are. What a fantastic part of the country to be riding in on a day like today. Single track road with passing places. And here we are, descending. Very, very steep indeed. You see the car down at the bottom there, it looks like a little ant. And that went past some time ago. Very enjoying this. Despite the fact it's Pan's a bit of a maul, to say the least, it being such a heavy bike. Now in the valley floor, so it's not quite as steep, and can get into third gear, which is quite handy. Nothing behind, so we're doing okay. So far, so good. Just look at that view. A few beef cattle there. Must be just grazing on the fells. Thank you. Like a steep climb going up there. Zigzagging up the side of the fell. Think about 20 miles an hour, 30 miles an hour is plenty for this pass. Any more than that and you're getting bounced around and shaken up. This will be at least second gear, maybe even first. First gear, I think. Wow. It's like we've got a Lakeland traffic jam here. Wow. Just look at that. What a view. What a view. This is coming over the top of the Hardknott Pass, and you can't get much nicer than that, can you? Somebody stops in a passing place to take in the view. Ooh, get that a bit wrong, you'll have a bit of a shock. Definitely one for the GS, this, I think, in the future. Coming down largely on engine braking in first gear and the brakes there. That's quite steep. Still descending. Car coming up. Oh no, it's walkers, I think. And there's a car parked at the bottom of the valley here. Phew! That was an interesting run. To the cold of the trees, which is very nice. Absolutely boiling in this set of ladders.